So please do it.
ねえ、いろんな元気をもらって日本語を話す機会ってやっぱり作っていかないとね。
It also brings people together. It brings the local community. You need that kind of bridge between the community and the foreign community.
頑張ろう。
素晴らしい。元気もらった。
元気もらった。今日はスコットランドからのゲストを紹介します。
スコットランドはイギリスにある4つの地域の一つで、1707年までスコットランド王国は独立国家だったので、独自の文化も色濃く残っています。ウイスキーやゴルフが有名ですよね。スコットランドの人口は約540万人で、北海道の人口と同じくらいです。現在日本に住むスコットランド人は2200名以上と言われています。今日はその一人に日本での暮らしについて話を聞いてみましょう。
Hello、こんにちは。タカです。
あやです。
マイケルです。
マイケルさん。今日はスコットランドからゲストを来ていただいてます。すごい日本式。今何年目くらい？
まあ去年6月に日本に来ました。
6月に来て、じゃあちょうど
1年。
でも日本語すごい上手。
すごいじゃない。京都に住んでいました。1年。でもまあそれは20年前。15年前、高山古川に住んでいました。1年半。だから全部は3年。
初めのきっかけは何だったんですか？ What made you come to Japan?
My wife. Yeah,
Mm.
well, at first because we met in Australia. 25年前、we had to leave Australia because she had no visa in Australia. We decided, okay, let's come to Japan.
先生ですよね。
Thank you for that. That's nice. Yes, I was her teacher. 英語学校勉強しました。
今もお仕事は英語を教えていらっしゃる？
英語を教える、and some rewriting jobs as well. So, especially for the tourism industry.
観光客がね、地方はね、すごい多くなって。
It's very different from 15 years ago when I moved here.
そっか、17年前の比較が。
You very rarely saw another foreign face.
観光の人とかはどういうところに魅力感じて来ていらっしゃると思います？
I think the traditional way of life, because that's what people are sold. People see on TV or on websites, they see old Japan, they see the old buildings, they see the old customs, and if you go to someplace like Tokyo or Osaka, you don't necessarily see that as it used to be. So people have this ideal image of Japanese culture, Japanese buildings, and also, I think now people are coming for the nature side of things as well.
こっちに移り住んできて大変だったこととかありますか？
I think it's very, very hard to enter Japanese society as a foreigner. And that's true in every country, but it's more true in Japan than in a lot of countries, I think. There's a wall.
コミュニティに入るっていうのが、
the people are nice, but the people are so set in their culture, which has been because it's in the mountains, because it's not close to major cities. These places develop their own culture that maybe even for Japanese who are not from there, it's not so easy to enter. Okay, so if you are a foreigner, that's double.
例えばどういうところ？
ないですね。一番。
If I go to a shop with my wife, okay, and maybe I ask something to the shop assistant, they will always answer to my wife. And I kind of think, Why are you doing that? You know, you're not comfortable with the fact you prefer to talk to a Japanese. It's not evilness, it's not somebody being deliberately nasty, but it's somebody kind of who is not comfortable with the multicultural aspect. They're worried that they don't understand, they're worried that they say the wrong thing. So yeah, they'll kind of focus on the Japanese person.
Avoid conflict.
Exactly.
Potential
Yes,
conflict.
conflict.
保守的すぎるみたいなのはね。
Yeah, and I don't know how you change
で
that.
もそれって、I think that could be changed if we encounter more foreigners, a number of foreigners, like who are living in Takayama.
Changed or made worse. The more that happens, and the more that you have people who can't really enter the society, how does that barrier break down? And whose responsibility is it to break it down? I don't know.
How about in your country? Like, do you have more foreign workers?
Well, that's an interesting thing because well, I mean, my country is Scotland, but of course we're part of the United Kingdom. And very recently, you probably know that the United Kingdom voted to leave the EU, the European Union, and one big reason for that was that people don't want so many immigrants coming in. At the moment, with the European Union, there's freedom of movement. A big problem is that the immigrants don't tend to just go to all different places. They tend to concentrate in one place. They tend to concentrate in London, first of all, places where there's work for them. Some areas have a high percentage of immigrants, and other areas do not. Okay? Scotland in general is one of the areas which does not have a high number of immigrants, and we're in the same position as Japan. We have an aging society in Scotland. We're not reproducing enough people. Scotland actually voted to stay in the EU by quite a large margin, but England voted to leave. You know, the same problems exist in Britain as will exist even more in Japan, I think. This is a real generalization, but a lot of them tend to be not so educated, so they come in to do the jobs that British people don't want to do. People tend to kind of look down on them, you know? So I worry about the same thing happening. One thing maybe is to make sure that the people who come in have a way to actually stay in Japan, give them a way to become permanent residents and to then take citizenship if they want to. Okay?
The language is such a key thing.
Yeah.
But how do you study Japanese, like in the past or now?
In everyday life, I don't actually have that many opportunities to speak Japanese. Yes, you can do the transactional language, like, you know, as I say, in shops, post offices, and whatever, but there's no place really you can just sort of go and practice your Japanese for an hour or two with Japanese. I mean, I know that some places here do that with English, so there's one place once a month they kind of have a meeting and native speakers can come of English can go in free, but Japanese people have to pay a little bit to go in, and then they just talk English for an hour and that kind of thing. Something like that for Japanese would be a great thing. So please do it.
ねえ、いいよね。だって日本語を話す機会ってやっぱり作っていかないとね。
It also brings people together, it brings the local community. You need that kind of bridge between the community and the foreign community.
頑張ろう。
素晴らしいね。
元気もらった。それから日本に来る人、あとはもう日本に住んでる人もいるかなと思うんですけども、マイケルさんから何かアドバイスがあったら。
I think the main advice is to not be afraid of communicating, you know, because the Japanese won't necessarily come up to you because they're shy. In general, they're not actively hostile. Reach out. And if you do reach out, you will find kindness, you will find helpfulness, you will find a willingness to help you fit in. But you probably are going to have to make the first move yourself.
僕らにね、メッセージくれてもね、いいしね。じゃあ今日はスコットランドからマイケルさんお越しいただきました。Thank you for coming.
ありがとうございます。Thank you so much.
どうでしたか、聞いて。
なんかやっぱり 奥さんが日本人っていうのは、かなりのこうアドバンテージ彼にとっては、だった気がして、キ
ーパーソンがいたらかなり生活は、入りやすいんじゃないかなとは思うんだけど、コミュニティに入るっていうところが難しいっていうのは確かにそうだよな。外国人だからっていうその特別扱いっていうか、その違った扱いじゃなくて、もっと平等に接することができたらよりいいんじゃないかなって。
私たちも一歩勇気を出すっていうお互いの勇気がね大切になってくる。
あとはその言語のサポート、外国人の人が日本語を学べるっていう機会をもう少し作ってあげないと。
特に地方だから少ないし、
そうだね、地方の方は特に。次はどこですかね。また違う国のいろんな国の方インタビューしながら進めていきたいなと思いますので、番組の高評価と、あとはチャンネル登録ぜひお願いします。あとそうですね、コメントと
質問とかね、
いろいろインタラクティブにできたらと思います。ではまた次回お待ちしてます。See you!